So it's so annoying. So sometimes I feel that if tutors know that that girl or that boy has been doing session for so long, so just this is my opinion, just correct whenever they commit mistakes, and then at the end when the tutors take few minutes to give feedback, that is good.
Hello.
But hello, I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. Hi, Megha. How are you?
Yes, I'm doing great, thank you. And what about you?
I'm fine as well. Thank you so much for asking. Okay. So
Okay.
let's quickly start our session then. So, how's your day going today?
So far everything is good, but
That's nice.
yeah.
Let's see after the
And I
session.
can see clearly that yellow, the flash. What does it mean?
Ah, you don't know the Flash, really? You've never heard of it?
No,
Uh,
I know, but I
mm,
just want to know philosophical meaning, I could say.
no, there's no philosophical meaning. The Flash is actually a superhero. Okay.
Okay. No, no,
Yeah,
really, I
you
don't
didn't
know
know
about
about
that.
him.
Yes,
Definitely
yes.
search about him. The Flash is basically, according to the comics, the Flash is the fastest man alive on Earth. Okay,
Okay.
he runs very fast. So he runs at the speed of lightning. So that's why the
Okay.
Flash.
I only know that flashlight. So
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
so I
Okay,
can relate
it's
it. Yeah.
yeah, that's nice. Okay, so any questions, any doubts you have, anything you'd like to ask?
No, but do we? I mean, we are going to talk about the topic.
Your
Do we?
choice. Your
Okay.
choice. Totally up to you. Yeah.
Okay. So actually, I was going through some articles and I came across some not new thing, but I really want to discuss about the so-called, not so-called, it's very well-known hesitation, fear, and nervousness when it comes to speaking English.
Yeah.
Because I personally feel that still there are a whole lot of people are there who
Huh.
still feel the same, and because of that, they even don't initiate their practice. Okay,
Yes.
because of
Exactly.
hesitation. And I
Um,
know those people, they are surround me, and I
mhm.
push them very hard, I motivate them very hard, but still
Yes.
they can't overcome such things. So I really want to discuss why we feel so, why we go through such things, and what are the solutions so that we can overcome to such problems.
Exactly. That's right. Now I'll tell you something before we start. As you
Mhm.
stated that a lot of people are not even able to start this journey of learning because of
Yes,
that fear that I'll fail. They don't even start it. Right?
exactly.
I'll tell you something.
Mhm.
Every time I meet a new learner at Clapingo, whenever I take a demo session, the first thing that I do is I congratulate them
Oh, that's
to
great.
overcome that because they've finally overcome that fear and they've started learning. That's also an achievement. It's a
Exactly.
very big achievement, and look, you're at a very good level of speaking. Right, you're speaking at Clapingo to be better, to improve yourself. There are
Yes,
learners who are starting from exactly the scratch. They don't know the basics about English. They're not aware about the sentences. They're not aware about grammar. Nothing at all. I've worked with those learners as well. You know,
exactly. And even I was very curious to ask this question because I got one comment as well. But
uh
what kind of difference you find those learners who are just their
starting their journey. Yeah,
starting their journey, and they are doing one to one, separately, privately, and
yeah.
like us, we are uploading our sessions on YouTube. So what kind of
Mhm.
differences you find, and how you tackle your students? And also one, later on I will ask one another question, but please
Sure. I'll
highlight.
answer this first of all.
Yes,
Being very honest, it's easier to teach the people who are starting from scratch. I'm being very honest. It's difficult to teach people who already know things. Okay. Learning new
mm-hmm.
things, it's not as difficult as unlearning the old things. Okay.
Yes,
Now, when a learner joins Clapping, Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say that they started at a good level. They know some basic idea. They have a basic idea. Right. Now, because of that basic idea, it's so temporary of an idea, basically, that
Mm-hmm.
it's very difficult to mold it into the thing that I actually want them to. Okay. But talking about a learner who starts from scratch, they don't have any idea.
Mm-hmm.
So they can mold it from the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Exactly.
easier to do that than doing like, a preformed idea and changing it into something else. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I- And another thing I'll tell you, what happens sometimes at Clapingo, look, definitely I'm here because my communication skills are good. I'm here as a
Exactly.
tutor, right? But sometimes, as I keep telling at Clapingo, every tutor says this, that it all depends on your environment, right? Now, if I am the one surrounded by the environment where people are speaking wrong English, right? At
Mm-hmm.
Clapingo, they do, right? There are a lot of mistakes. I start
Mm-hmm.
making mistakes as well. It happens. I've
Oh my
seen
God.
it happening. Yeah.
It
Look,
happens.
yeah, if I'm listening to mistakes throughout the day, it's very
Mm-hmm.
natural for me to commit one or two in at least
Yes.
one session. Yeah.
Yes.
So I have to tackle that as well. I have to tackle the learners as well. It's a
Mm-hmm.
little bit difficult, but it's very interesting. That's the challenge actually. You know,
Yes.
I told this to one learner that
Mm-hmm.
basing your suggestion upon when a tutor bases the suggestion according to himself, that's not right. Basing their suggestion according to the learner is what we
Learners.
should actually be. Yeah,
This is something I find very weird. I shouldn't talk about that, but I have confronted so many tutors, and I personally feel that, you know, what they suggest, or at the end, they always come up with the feedback. And some, not every time, but some of the tutors, they just throw their knowledge. They are not able to understand what kind of level a learner has, and as per the
exactly.
level, they should provide suggestions. Sometimes it's so annoying. Let me tell you, this is
I,
very genuine statement. Like, I'm doing such things. It is not possible that in a one day or in a one week I will be improve
fluency. Yeah,
dramatically, right? It will take
of
time, even though I know rules, guides, and strategies, but to practice and to be perfect, it takes time. But every time you listen the same suggestion, you need to speak that and that. So it's so annoying. So sometimes I feel that if tutors know that that girl or that boy has been doing session for so long, so just this is my opinion, just correct whenever they commit mistakes. And then at the end, when the tutors take few minutes to give feedback, that is good. But only when it is relevant to the learner. If it is not
exactly.
relevant to the learner, so it will go wrong,
Yeah.
goes wrong,
Okay.
sorry, it will go wrong. Yeah.
It will
So
go
this is,
wrong. Yeah.
yes, yes. So, and sometimes it happens that slip of tongue as well, when you want to talk
Definitely, it's fine. Yeah.
yeah, and someone is bothering over and over again, and then you start making
Or
thousands of
more
mistakes.
mistakes. Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. Now there's a very simple look. I never disregard any tutor at clapping. Okay, I'm not doing
Mhm.
that. That's not my purpose here. But
Yes.
I just want to understand. Like this is my opinion. This is my way of
Mhm.
teaching. But you need to understand the psychology of the learner first, not yours. Okay,
Yes, yes,
you know how you learned English. You cannot suggest the same things to the learner. Now,
exactly.
if I started doing that to every learner, I would be saying one simple thing like watch movies. You don't have to do anything, just watch movies. Okay.
Exactly.
It worked for me doesn't mean that it works for everyone. Okay.
Yes.
There's this kind of a, you stated this point hesitation and fear is there, right?
Mhm.
The hesitation that is there is that what if the people who do not start, that what if I'm not able to learn this language? What if I fail at learning this language? You know, that
Yes.
is there because their mind is still not in that environment. They still don't have that habit or that comfort with English right now. Okay.
Yes.
If
Yes.
I tell them that you have to learn a little bit more in Hindi, they'll be a
Mhm.
little bit reluctant, but they'll still do it. It'll be good for them. It'll be easy for them. Right. But in English,
Mhm.
oh my God, it's English. No, I don't want to do it. That's the point of view that we have basically.
Yes,
Yeah.
as a learner, I can explain my journey. Like when I started from the scratch, like you were talking, those learner who are just started their English speaking practice from scratch, and they don't know anything, grammar, word, sentence, anything.
Yeah.
So I did my whole what should I say, research in grammar, like.
Okay.
And then I understood that, okay, I am all set to speak English. And then I put myself deliberately in such situations where I could speak English. And let me tell you, it was horrible experience. Rather than
Mhm.
it would be motivating, but it was not. It was, there is a
Actually
word,
demoralizing.
yes, demoralizing and deteriorating. There is a word, I guess,
Interrogating. Yeah. Yeah.
deteriorating. Yes, but I never stopped because I changed my mindset, thought process, that whatever will happen, it doesn't matter. I just need to do my practice. And one another thing that you said, that we are afraid of failure, right? Yes, that is true. We initially before we start, what we feel like, this is not our cup of tea. We can't
Exactly.
do that. We don't have that caliber, we don't have that ability that we can learn a language. And this is the huge problem, huge hindrance, I could say, which stops people to start their journey of learning English.
Exactly.
And to speaking only on this topic is not a solution. It takes a lot of effort to push one person
Actually,
to
to even make them pursue this.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Exactly.
So that was my even I let me share my experience. Before joining Clapingo, I had a hell lot of fear inside of my heart. How could I confront to my tutors? How I will talk to them? What if I don't have any content? And I went through such things. I
Yeah.
made horrible mistakes, and I laughed at myself. Okay,
Exactly.
so it happens, but this is the way one can improve their self.
Yeah.
And again, another question I would like to ask you, like hesitation. Do they feel hesitation while having conversation? I am talking about those learners who have separate talking with tutors. They don't have
Mhm.
any fear to upload their session on YouTube, or this is going to upload
Yeah.
on public space.
Here, okay, you're talking about learners right now. I'll talk about tutors first. Even
Okay.
tutors face that hesitation sometimes. I have faced it. I'm being very honest, there's no harm in that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The main point is not getting stuck in that hesitation. Okay.
Yes.
Look, everybody has a panic button in their mind, right? The moment we get stuck, the moment we hesitate, the moment we get nervous, that panic button goes off. Okay, okay, what should I do? What should I do?
Yes.
That kind
Yes.
of a thing. Okay.
Yes.
I have destroyed that panic button now. That's the thing. That's why I'm a tutor. Okay. Not
Yes.
being hesitant, not feeling any hesitation, being confident all the time. That is not true. It does not work like that. Not at all. Okay.
Okay.
I feel underconfident as well. There are learners who know better words than me. Okay. I have to search them on internet sometimes that what does this mean? Okay.
Okay.
There's
Yeah.
there's no harm in that. Right.
Yeah.
English, yeah. Look, again, this is the first thing that people need to understand. English and communication are two very different things. Okay.
Hmm.
They make English as if it is the only way to communicate. Okay.
Hmm.
There are people all around the world who know nothing about English and still are talking to each other.
Yes.
Right? It can be any language. But yes, English is a fear. That is something that we definitely have to tackle. Okay, we have another session right now, I guess.
Yes. Right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so we'll meet in that because the session is going to get auto cut in about 5 seconds. Okay.
Okay. Okay. No problem. And we will
Yeah.
start from this
Yeah,
part of
this
talk.
particular.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Let's meet you in the next session.
All
Okay.
right.